UCLA Medical Center. JohnWayne is dying. His son Patrick sits alone with him in the hospital room. Patrick is about to leave without saying what needs to be said. Then his father whispers his name. Here is the story. Patrick Wayne sits alone with his father. It's June 10, 1979, UCLA Medical Center, room 314. The room is quiet except for the machines, beeping, humming, keeping time with what's left of John Wayne's life. Patrick is 40 years old. His father is 72. Dying. Stomach cancer. The doctors say hours, maybe a day at most. The family has been taking turns sitting with him, saying goodbye. But right now it's just the two of them, father and son, alone for the first time in years. Wayne is barely conscious, drifting in and out. The morphine keeps the pain manageable, but it also takes him away, makes him foggy, distant. Patrick watches his father's chest rise and fall. Shallow breaths. Each one could be the last. Patrick has been sitting here for 20 minutes, hasn't said much, doesn't know what to say. He spent his whole life in his father's shadow, the son of John Wayne, the Duke's boy. That's how people see him. That's all they see. He's angry about that, has been for years. Angry at his father for never being there, for choosing movies over family, for missing birthdays and baseball games and school plays, for being America's father while barely knowing his own children. Patrick is about to leave. Let someone else have their turn. His sister is waiting outside. His brothers. They all want their moment, their last words. Patrick figures he's said enough. Or maybe not enough. But what's the point now? His father is dying. Some things can't be fixed. He stands up, starts toward the door. Then his father speaks. Patrick. The voice is barely a whisper, but it stops Patrick cold. Before we continue with what happens in that hospital room, let me ask you something. Have you ever had words left unsaid with someone you love? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. It's early June in Los Angeles, California, 1979. The city is hot. Summer coming early this year, but inside UCLA Medical Center, the air conditioning keeps everything cold, clinical, sterile. The smell of disinfectant and dying everywhere. John Wayne has been in and out of hospitals for 15 years. First time was lung cancer in 1964. Lost his whole left lung. Doctors said he'd never work again. He proved them wrong. Made 20 more films. Won his only Oscar 5 years later for True Grit. But the cancer came back. 1978. Different this time. Stomach cancer. Aggressive. They operated. Removed his stomach, his gallbladder. 40 pounds of John Wayne left on the operating table. He survived. Barely. Spent months recovering. Now it's back again. Spread to his intestines, his lungs, his liver. Everywhere. There's nothing more they can do. Just manage the pain, make him comfortable, wait for the end. His family knows. They've known for weeks. Wayne wanted to die at home in Newport Beach, in his own bed, looking out at the harbor. But his body gave up before they could move him. So he'll die here, in this hospital room, under fluorescent lights, surrounded by machines. Patrick has been dreading this moment for months. Not his father's death. That he accepted. But this, being alone with him, having to say something, having to pretend they had the relationship they never had. Patrick is an actor too, followed his father into the business, did okay, steady work, good career. But he's not his father. Nobody is. And that's the problem. People expect him to be John Wayne's son in every way, the Duke's heir, the next generation of American masculinity. But Patrick is just Patrick. Quiet, thoughtful. Not larger than life, not a symbol of anything. Just a man trying to make his own way while carrying a name that weighs more than any man should have to carry. And now, his father is dying. And Patrick realizes he's about to lose whatever chance he had to say what needs saying, or to hear what he's waited 40 years to hear. Patrick turns around. His father's eyes are open now. Barely, just slits. But he's looking at Patrick, seeing him, really seeing him for maybe the first time in years. "Come here, son." Patrick walks back to the bed, sits down in the chair, leans in close. His father's breath is shallow, weak, smells like medicine and decay. "I'm here, Dad." Wayne's hand moves, searching. Patrick takes it. His father's grip is weak, the hand that threw 1,000 punches on screen, that held rifles and ropes and reins, that built an empire. Now it can barely squeeze back. "I need to tell you something." Patrick waits. His father's breathing is labored. Each word costs him. "I'm sorry." Patrick's throat tightens. "For what, Dad?" "For not being there." Wayne's voice cracks. "For choosing movies over you. For missing your childhood." Tears start down Patrick's face. He can't stop them. "Dad, it's okay." "No." Wayne's grip tightens slightly. "It's not okay. But listen to me." Patrick leans closer. "I thought providing was enough. I thought if I made money, if I was successful, if I gave you everything you needed, that was being a father." Wayne stops, breathes, continues. "I was wrong." Patrick is crying now, really crying. 40 years of resentment and anger and loneliness pouring out. "You were a good father, Dad. You did your best." "My best wasn't good enough." Wayne's eyes are wet too, tears sliding down into his hospital pillow. "And I'm running out of time to say it." The machines beep. The fluorescent lights hum. Outside the room, the hospital continues. Nurses walking, carts rolling, life going on. But in this room, time has stopped. Wayne squeezes Patrick's hand again, stronger this time, using everything he has left. "Your kids. How old are they now?" 12 and 9, Dad. Don't make my mistake." Wayne's voice is urgent now, desperate. "Your kids don't need your money. They don't need you to be successful. They need you, just you, present, there, watching them grow up." Patrick nods, can't speak. His father's words are cutting through 40 years of defense mechanisms, of telling himself it didn't matter, that he understood, that his father was busy, important, had responsibilities. "I missed everything," Wayne says. "Your first words, your first steps, your first everything. I was on location, always on location. And I told myself it was for you, for the family. But it wasn't. It was for me, for my career, for my ego." "Dad, you don't have to." "Yes, I do. I'm dying, son, and I need you to know. I need you to hear this, so you don't make the same mistake." Wayne stops, breathes. The effort is enormous. Patrick can see his father fighting, not to stay alive, but to stay conscious long enough to finish. "I'm proud of you, Patrick." Patrick's breath catches. His father has never said those words, not once in 40 years. Not when Patrick graduated high school, not when he got his first film role, not when he got married, not when his children were born. Never. "Dad," I should have said it more, should have said it every day, but I'm saying it now. I'm proud of the man you became, not the actor, not the career. The man, the father, the husband. You're a better man than I ever was. That's not true. It is true. And you know why? Wayne's grip tightens one more time. Because you're going to learn from my mistakes. You're going to be there for your boys. You're going to tell them you're proud of them. Every day. You're going to show up. That's what makes a man. Not movies, not money, not fame. Showing up. Silence fills the room. Patrick holds his father's hand, feels the weight of these words, the weight of this moment. His father's final gift. The thing he couldn't give when he was healthy and strong. Vulnerability, truth, love without the armor. "I love you, Dad." Wayne's eyes close, opens them again with effort. "I love you too, son. Always have. Just didn't know how to show it." Patrick leans down, kisses his father's forehead. "You just did." Wayne smiles, barely, but it's there. Then he closes his eyes again. His breathing slows, deepens. He's drifting away now, back into the morphine fog. But he said what he needed to say. Patrick sits there for another hour, holding his father's hand, watching him breathe. The machines beep their steady rhythm. Life, life, life. Until one day soon they won't. But right now, in this moment, Patrick feels something he hasn't felt in 40 years. Peace. His father saw him, really saw him, and said the words Patrick has waited his whole life to hear. I'm proud of you. John Wayne died the next morning, June 11th, 1979, 9:40 a.m. His family was there, all 7 of his children, his wife, Pilar. They held his hands, told him they loved him, watched him take his last breath. Patrick never told anyone about that conversation, kept it private for 22 years. It was too personal, too raw, too sacred to share. But in 2001, a reporter asked him about his father, about what it was like being John Wayne's son. And Patrick decided it was time. He told the story. That last conversation, the apology, the advice, the words he'd waited 40 years to hear. When the interview published, thousands of people wrote to Patrick, fathers, sons, daughters, all of them saying the same thing. I wish I'd had that conversation. Patrick kept his promise to his father. He was there for his sons, every game, every play, every moment. He told them he was proud of them, every day, just like his father told him to. His sons are grown now, both successful, both good fathers themselves. And when people ask them what their father taught them, they tell stories about how he was always there, always present, always watching them grow up. That's John Wayne's real legacy. Not the movies, not the Oscars, not the fame, but a conversation in a hospital room that changed how 3 generations of men loved their children. Patrick Wayne is 85 years old now. He still thinks about that conversation every day, still hears his father's voice. Your kids don't need your money, they need you. My father died the next morning, Patrick said in that 2001 interview. But I forgave him in that hospital room, and I never made his mistake. I was there for my kids, because Duke taught me. Even at the very end, even with his last strength, he taught me what really matters. If this story moved you, hit that subscribe button and drop a like. Leave a comment below. What do you think about what John Wayne said to his son that night? We'd love to hear your thoughts. And unfortunately, they don't make men like John Wayne anymore.